So my husband and I have lived across the street from Hawthorne for 12 years. And 3 years ago, when our son was 2, Graham decided to walk across the street and start volunteering there so that we could learn firsthand what the school was really about. To be honest, there was a teacher that he was working with. She was phenomenal. And after they formed a relationship, she turned to him and she said, "You don't want to send your son here." And he came home and he conveyed this to me, and we looked at each other and we're like, well, let's just keep plugging forward. Let's just see what that's all about. We were then asked to be on a design team and that was put together so that the school could determine how they were going to meet the requirements of the SIG grant. And that really solidified our involvement there. We got to know the principal and the teachers. We partnered with that teacher and with other teachers and the administration, and everyone started to work together as a team.
One thing I can say is that we seem more like a well-oiled machine, which is great.
We've done a lot of work to spread the real story about Hawthorne, engage families within our school, but also engage families and community members, local business and neighbors outside the school. We compiled a fact sheet that spoke to the real story of what's going on beyond test scores, and also clarified some things about test scores that often aren't explained to the community. And we posted those all over the neighborhood. We sent them to the press. We opened up our home and we invited anybody interested in learning more about Hawthorne or who had concerns about Hawthorne. We invited them to our home, and we had just a really informal gathering where we started by just introducing ourselves, talking a little bit about where we grew up, what our school experience was like, and what we hoped for, what kind of education we hoped for our own kids. It was a really great way to bond, and it was a great way to then share more about the school and what was the truth about what was happening at Hawthorne rather than rumor. And now Hawthorne's been awarded a new playground, and so that week we are holding 2 engagement events. The first one is going to be the grand opening of our family center, which is in room 9 at our school. It's a place for parents and families to come, meet with each other, just hang out, use a computer, get information on things, connect with one another. On Saturday, March 24th, we're holding a community day of service. So we're inviting local businesses, neighbors, friends to come and help parents and staff finish and complete the installation of the playground. We filled in a ditch with a lot of mud, which happened. We finished the whole project in 30 minutes, which we thought might take the whole day, which was great. And now folks are moving wood chips to the front and side of the school and laying them in the beds. And we're almost done with the pea patch. People have been sweeping up. The kids have helped with recycling and handing out water and laying wood chips. It's pretty great.
Before we were reaching for straws on things that we have. Our resources were very limited. And what I think is successful is that we have teachers that think outside of the box.
I'm ecstatic because I didn't know which way it was going to go, to be honest. And I think there's a lot of reasons why. And I think it has a lot to do with building community.
All the staff seems like they, now more so than ever, are really bringing their personal passions and experience to the classroom, which then impact our kids in a more positive way.
And it takes parents and teachers and administrators and people outside the school to make that happen. Because it's not going to continue to grow and thrive if our neighbors keep bad-mouthing our school and not sending their kids there.
Hawthorne is definitely a school on the rise. Our slogan is Rise Up Hawthorne.
What I have seen over the course of 2 years is a school that's risen up.
They may say anything they want with the data. They may say that we are a failing school, but we're not. We're a school on the rise. And what's nice is that the kids feel that, the staff feels that, the parents feel that.
When you walk through the doors of Hawthorne, it is a positive place. There's happy faces, there's happy teachers, there's happy kids, there's happy administrators. I mean, there's a thriving, positive, vibrant energy there, and a community that's coming together.